The Senate Minority Leader took steps to block Trump from attending Joe Biden's inauguration. McConnell felt he could not give Trump another opportunity to disrupt the peaceful transfer of power. McConnell wanted to get a letter together from the top 4 congressional leaders informing Trump that he had been disinvited. Trump yesterday released a statement that reads in part, quote, "This decision was mine and mine alone. The old broken down crow Mitch McConnell had nothing to do with it." According to third-rate reporter Jonathan Karl of ABC Fake News, McConnell unsuccessfully tried getting a letter signed by others for me not to go. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
I'm reading this. Yes, He's like a 5-year-old.
I think you may be overshooting the mark. I was listening to that thinking, oh, my gosh, this sounds like a 5-year-old's tantrum.
Donald Trump acts like a little child having a tantrum? Go figure. Hello, everybody. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us. In all seriousness, kudos to Morning Joe for keeping us up to date on the Trump meltdowns. The latest involves a new book that highlights, among other things, Donald Trump's efforts to subvert democracy before and during January the 6th.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol.
During the insurrection, Trump supporters erected a gallows as rioters inside threatened Vice President Pence.
The rioters reached the top of the stairs. They were within 100 feet of where the vice president was sheltering with his family.
For the book Betrayal, the final act of the Trump show, reporter Jonathan Karl asked Trump about Pence.
Worried about him during that siege? Were you worried about his safety?
No, I thought he was well protected, and I had heard that he was in good shape. Mm-hmm. No, because I had heard he was in very good shape. But no.
You heard those chants. That was terrible. I mean, those,
he could have. Well, the people were very angry.
They were saying, "Hang Mike Pence."
Because it's common sense, John. It's common sense that you're supposed to protect. How can you, if you know a vote is fraudulent, right? Yeah. How can you pass on a fraudulent vote to Congress?
It wasn't just Trump who tried to squeeze Pence and overturn the election. Trump's chief of staff was Mark Meadows, a former member of Congress, who also pressured the vice president. According to Karl, Meadows used every government resource available to try and keep then-President-elect Biden from taking office.
Meadows was using the intelligence agencies, was pressuring the Pentagon, the Justice Department, and then doing this in the end with Mike Pence. Much of this not known at the time. He just played this role of trying to use all means necessary to effectuate what really would have been a coup.
And there were other Republicans in the Trump White House who supported the coup. Then White House lawyer John Eastman wrote a memo for overturning the election. White House aide John McEntee embraced a similar plan. Trump campaign lawyer Jenna Ellis also wrote a memo on how to subvert the election. Ultimately, Mike Pence concluded he did not have the authority to block the certification, but that doesn't excuse the multi-pronged effort led by Trump to convince Pence otherwise. So when you hear Donald Trump having a temper tantrum now about reports he was disinvited from Biden's inauguration, remember the big picture. Trump going crazy over Mitch McConnell blocking him? That's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Trump's mental and emotional instability.